that being said, I think I'll start. So, all right. One sec. Okay. कदाचित् कालिन्दितातवीपिन सङ्गीतकरावो मुदाभिरीनारीवदन कमलस्वादमधुपा रामा शम्भु ब्रह्मामरपति गणेशार्चितपादो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे कदाचित् कालिन्दितातवीपिन सङ्गीतकरावो मुदाभिरीनारीवदन कमलस्वादमधुपा राम शम्भु ब्रह्मामरपति गणेशार्चितपादो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, that's the first verse. And then भुजे सव्ये वेणुं शिरसि सिकिपीचं कटिताटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधाते सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे भुजे सव्ये वेणुं शिरसि सिकिपीचं कटिताटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधाते सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, so that's the first two verses. That's just like to refresh memory. The third verse, do we have anyone who would like to sing? Maybe. Going once, going twice. Okay, I'll sing this first then, and then after that, if you'd like to sing, you can just unmute and stop me, and then I'll give you the opportunity. All right, so this is the third verse. Mahambode stire kanakaruchire nilasikare Vasan prasadanta sahaja balabhadrana balina Subhadra madhyastha sakala surasivavasarado जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे महाम्बोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलाशिखरे वसन् प्रसादान्त सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्र मध्यस्था सकल सुरसेवावसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, and then the fourth verse, I'll ask one more time. Do we have anyone who would like to sing? All right, I'll go ahead then. Okay. कृपा परावरस जल जलदर्शनी रुचिरो रमावनि रमस्फुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखः सुरेन्द्रराराध्य श्रुतिगणसिकगीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे कृपा परावरस जल जलदर्शनी रुचिरो रमावनि रमस्फुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखः सुरेन्द्रराराध्य श्रुतिगणसिकगीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, and then the fifth verse. रतारुदो गच्छन् पतिमीलितभूदेवपतलै स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपकर्ण्य सदया दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकल जगतं सिन्धु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे रतारुदो गच्छन् पतिमीलितभूदेवपतलै स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपकर्ण्य सदया दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकल जगतं सिन्धु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, so that's the fifth verse. And then sixth verse, do we have anyone who would like to sing? All right, I'll go ahead. Parabhrama pida kuvalayadalotfulanayano Nivasi niladro nihita charano nanta sirasi Rasanandurada sarasavapur alingana suko जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे पराभ्रमा पीडा कुवलयदलोत्फुलनयनो निवासी नीलाद्रो निहितचरणोऽनन्त शिरसि रसानन्दोराधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसुको जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, and then seventh verse. Navayache rajam na jaganakamanikya vibhavam Nayache ham ramyam sakala janakamyam varavadum Sada kale kale pramatapati nagita charito जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे नवयाचे राज्यं न जगनकमाणिक्य विभवम् नयचहं रम्यां सकलजनकाम्यां वरवधूम् सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिन गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. The 8th verse then. हरा त्वं संसारं द्रुततरमसारं सुरपते हरा त्वं पापानां भीतातिम् अपरां यादवपते अहो दीननाथ निहितचरणो निश्चितमिदम् जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. हरा त्वं संसारं द्रुततरमसारं सुरपते हरा त्वं पापानां भीतातिम् अपरां यादवपते अहो दीननाथ निहितचरणो निश्चितमिदम् जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे. All right, and then the 9th verse and the last one, which is more of like a sloka. So this is Jagannatha Ashtakam Punyam Yapate Prayata Suchihi Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Vishnu Lokam Sagachati. And that's the Jagannatha Ashtakam. So we finished the Jagannatha, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. We finished the Jagannatha Ashtakam last class. So this class, we are going to be starting a new bhajan. So this is the name. I'm sure some of you have heard this song, this bhajan before. So Shri Ramachandra Kripalu. And I'm assuming most of you have also heard who Lord Ramachandra or Lord Rama is as well. But I'm just a quick show of hands. How many of, I'll just like a generalized question. Have all of you heard or read the Ramayana by chance, or does anyone know the story?
I have read it.
You've read it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was just one thing I was wondering about, if we had to read that in class, if in this class, but I'm sure most of you have already heard it before. So do we have anyone who would like to read the quote at the bottom of the page, if it's even visible? It's kind of small.
Can Manhar?
Yes, Manhar, give me 1 sec. I'll make it a little bigger for you. It's very small. Make it bigger. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get bigger. I'll just zoom in for you. Okay, there you go.
I'll read it. There's no difference between his form, his name, his pastimes, and himself. He's absolute. Therefore, either you chant the holy names of Rama, or you see the statue of Rama, or you talk of his pastimes, transcendental pastimes, everything. That means you are associating with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we take advantage of these days when the incarnation of God appears or disappears, and we try to associate with him. By his association, we become purified. Our process of purification, Krishna consciousness, means simply we are purifying our consciousness.
All right, nice job reading, Manhar. I found this quote on, I think, the ISKCON website by His Grace Srila Prabhupada. I'm not gonna go into like the whole analysis process because that's not something I'm very good at. But I think it's kind of self-explanatory. I think this 2 days ago, so Wednesday, was Rama Navami. If any of you were aware, or if anyone had like any celebration, or I think there was some thing set up for that. I'm not 100% sure, but it was on Wednesday, so I just thought I'd point that out. I was gonna read a short pastime of. I'll zoom out. What did I do? Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, I think I'm just making it worse. Sorry. Okay. I'll just leave it as this is. So, I don't know if any of you, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard the Shabri pastime, but if not, we're gonna read it. So do we have anyone who'd like to read?
In Manhar,
Yes, you can go ahead, Manhar.
the Ramayana describes Shabri was a tribal lady and had unflinching devotion for Lord Ram. She took the shelter of great sage Matanga Rishi as her spiritual master. During the last days of sage Matanga, Shabri served him with great affection and care. Pleased by her service, Matanga she blessed her that one day certainly Lord Ram, along with his brother Lakshmana, will come to meet her. Having undeterred faith in the words of her spiritual master, every day Shabri collected berries from nearby forests in great anticipation that Lord Rama will come to meet her.
All right, nice job, Manhar. So to kind of paraphrase what that said, so basically, Shabari was a tribal lady, and she took the shelter of Matanga Rishi, and like he was her spiritual master, and then she took care of him on his last days, so as he was passing away, that in that time period, and then because he was pleased by this, he blessed her that one day Lord Rama was going to meet her, so she stayed there in the forest waiting. That's basically what it's saying. And then at the very end, she collected berries from the nearby forest in great anticipation that Lord Rama will come to meet her. So like as an offering. All right, to continue. Do we have anyone else other than Manhar who would like to read?
And Mihika?
Yes, Mihika, go ahead.
Oh, where do I start from?
You can read the first paragraph on the left.
Okay. Many, many years passed by as per the lifespan of the Treta Yuga, and Shabri became an old, what's that word, Mataji?
Emaciated?
Emaciated woman, but Lord Rama hadn't yet come. Undisturbed, Shabri continued with her malloyed devotional service, picking the bear.
Yeah, bear. It's like the plural for berries.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, cleaning her hermitage and sitting place. Is that?
Sitting place.
Oh. And sitting place of Lord Ram and Lakshmana in great anticipation that they will come. Finally, when Lord Rama and Lakshman reached Kishkinda Kshetra in search of Sita, Lord Rama came and met his most beloved devotee Shabri. Upon having the personal darshans of Lord Rama, her transcendental ecstasy was boundless, but it was her enthusiasm to serve Lord Rama that overtook. She offered him a sitting place and her prayers and gathered the berries to satisfy Ram and Lakshman. Touched by her pure, unalloyed devotion, Lord Ram and Lakshman bowed down at her feet. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mihika. Nice job reading. So to also paraphrase that part, so in that time period between her,
Then Govinda can do next.
I actually don't have anything to read next, but I'll have you read some translation. Okay, Govinda? Sound good? Okay, awesome. So kind of to paraphrase what that said, so in that time span from when her spiritual master...
Mataji is the host. Stop my video.
What was that?
The host stopped my video.
Oh, I think it's just Zoom settings. It's okay. You don't have to turn on your video. It's fine. If you'd like to, that'd be fine as well. So, like I was saying, in that time span between her Rishi passing away and blessing her and Lord Rama coming to visit her, it was quite extensive and it was a very long period of time. And, you know, a lot of people would probably get discouraged in that time span. And where it says, as per like the lifespan of Treta Yuga, it was larger. So for us, it would probably be like way longer. But I think because of that, like, the page before this said her undeterred faith and that devotion, it didn't disturb her, that time span. And that, I think that really showed how she was such a amazing devotee. I'm not really good at the analysis things, but I think that's kind of what I kind of took from the story. So,
Mata-
oh, what was that? Was that Mihika?
yes, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Like, which Rishi blessed her that Lord Ram will come?
Matanga Rishi, I think. Yes. So that was because she came to the forest and I was her spiritual master. And I don't know if this is in the story, but I kind of heard another story where it's like when Lord Rama...
It is in the story. It is in the story of Ramayana.
Yes, it is in the story. Actually, this specific story isn't in the Valmiki Ramayana, but it is part of the story set. So one thing also, I don't know if anyone else has heard this, and I know it's not exactly in this, but there was, when Lord Rama did come, it was like Shabri would take the berry and she would taste it to make sure it was like sweet and it wasn't spoiled, and then she would put it in her basket. So like that, she would have accumulated lots of berries that were bitten into because she wanted to make sure that they were the best berries. So she would take the good ones and then she would throw out the bad ones and give it to Lord Rama. And so when she did give it to Lord Rama, Lord Lakshmana was like a little confused, and I don't know if this is the right word, but kind of disgusted that the berries were bitten into, because I mean, it is a fruit. So, but this did not disturb Lord Rama, and he kind of saw that it was just devotion and it was her wanting to give him the best thing. So that's another pretty moment.
Mataji,
Yes, Mihika.
even though Shabri tasted those berries, how was it count of devotion that Lord Rama took it?
Yes, it was out of devotion because she didn't taste the berries to be like, or it didn't have any like altered mindset or like intention, because Lord Rama could see past the fact that the berries were eaten, and he could see to like the fact that she tasted them to make sure they were the best for him. And I think that was, so she didn't do it because she was hungry. She did it because she wanted to make sure that Lord Rama got the best berries, in that sense, I think. All right, moving on to the song. So I'm sure some of you have heard this song before. I know there's multiple tunes, but the one that I know is a little more on the complicated side. So it's a little extensive. That's why I'm only teaching the first verse today. So I'll go through with people. I would suggest that you would raise your hand to learn it individually, just because it is a kind of complicated tune. Govinda, did you want to read the translation?
Yeah.
And Govinda, you can, if you don't want to, you can skip the words in the parentheses. You can just move.
O mind, pray. O mind, pray to
Compassionate.
compassionate Ramachandra, who destroy great fears of life. Eyes like a new lotus with a face like a lotus and feet like the
Crimson.
comes in down lotus.
Yes. Nice job, Govinda. All right. So I think that translation is kind of self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go through that. I'll sing the tune once. I know multiple. I'm pretty sure a lot of you've heard this before, maybe in a different tune. The tune that I'm going with is the one that I learned from my teacher. So if you know it in a different room, in a different, not a different room, what am I saying? In a different tune, then just try to learn this one, is what I would say. So also it's in a different like beat. So if that confuses you a little, I can help with that as well. So Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Navakanjalochana Kanjamukhakan Kanja. Oh, did I mess up with the lyrics? Sorry, give me a sec. Lochana Kanja Mukha Kara Kanja Pada Kanjarunam Shri Ram Shri Ram. So I'll sing it again because I did confuse myself. If you can't tell, I am a little sick, so please excuse that. We'll move past it. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhayadarunam Navakanjalochana Kanja Mukha Kara Kanja Pada Kanjarunam Shri Ram Shri Ram. So it is a little fast once you learn it, but it kind of has like a more complex tune. So I think I'll teach it now. You can just unmute and say your name. Because every time I try to pull up the participant list, I end up.
Can Mihika?
Can Manhar?
I'll go with Manhar and then Mihika. So Manhar, I'll teach it to you word by word. So, okay, so you can just repeat after me. Shri Rama.
Shri Ram
Chandra Kripalu.
Chandra Kripalu
Chandra Kripalu.
Chandra Kripalu
Bhajamana.
Bhajamana
Bhajamana.
Bhajamana
Harana.
Harana
Bhavabhaya.
Bhavabhaya
Darunam.
Darunam
Harana.
Bharana
Bhavabhaya.
Bhavadvaya
Darunam.
Darunam.
Nice job. One more time. Shri Rama
Sri Rama
Chandra Kripalu
Chandra Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Harana
Harana
Bhavabhaya
Bhavabhaya
Darunam.
Darunam.
Nice job. And then the next part goes Navakanja
Navakanda
Lochana
Lochana
Navakanja Lochana
Navakanda Lochana
Kanjamuka
Kanjamuka
Kara
Kara
Kanja
Kanja
Pada
Pada
Kan
Kan
Kanjarunam.
Kanjaranam.
Nice job. One more time. Navakanja
Navakanda
Lochana
Lochana
Kanjamuka
Kanjamuka
Kara
Kara
Kanja
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 Pada
Pada
Kanjarunam.
Kanjarunam.
Nice job. And then after that it goes Shri Ram.
What?
So then the last part just goes Shri Ram,
Sri Ram.
Shri Ram.
Sri Ram.
Awesome. Just one more time. Shri Ram,
Sri Ram.
Shri Ram.
Sri Ram.
Nice job, Banhar. You're really close. Just a little bit of practice and you'll be there. All right, Mihika, did you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji, I know it in a different tune, so I keep getting confused.
Oh, do you want to sing it in that tune? Now I can just listen.
I'm not so good at the tune either.
Oh, okay. I'll try to teach you this one, if that's okay with you. I'll understand if you get confused. So, Shri Ramachandra
Sri Ramachandra
Shri Ramachandra
Sri Ramachandra
Kripalu
Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Harana
Harana
Bhavabhaya
Bhavabhaya
Darunam.
Darunam.
Nice job. One more time. Shri Ramachandra
Sri Ramachandra
Kripalu
Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Harana
Harana
Bhavabhaya
Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Yes, you're so close. That was almost there. So Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Yep. Nice job, Mihika. All right, and the next line, same tune. Navakanjalochana
Navakanjalochana
Kanjamuka
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 Kara
Kara
Kanjapada
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 Kanjarunam.
Kanjarunam.
Nice job. One more time. Navakanjalochana
Navakanjalochana
Kanjamukakara
Kanjamukhakara
Kanjapada
Kanjapada
Kanjarunam.
Kanjarunam.
Nice job. And then after that, you just say Shri Ram twice, and that's Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Nice job, Mihika. Just a little bit of practice and you'll be there. Do we have anyone else? You can just unmute and say your name.
Can Yash?
Yes, Yash. Do you want me to teach you?
Can Govinda?
All right. So, yes, Govinda. After Yash, I'll teach you as well. So, Shri Rama
Sri Rama
Chandra
Chandra
Kripalu
Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Shri Ramachandra
Sri Ramachandra
Kripalu
Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajanamana
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Harana Harana. Oh, Yash, I couldn't hear you. Could you do that one more time? Harana. Is it just me or? All right. Yash, I can't really hear you. So,
I think he should exit and come.
Can Govinda?
yeah. All right, Yash, I can't hear you. So, maybe leave the meet and come. Oh, I can hear you now, Yash. Okay, one sec, Govinda. All right, Yash, Harana,
Harana
Bhavabaya,
Bhavabaya
Bhavabaya. Yash?
This is frozen.
Yeah. Okay, Yash, I think it's your internet. So maybe try leaving the meet and come back. Not the meet, the Zoom. Maybe try leaving and come back and see if that helps. I'll go back. I'll come back to you, Yash. Don't worry. Govinda, do you wanna Alright.
You could do line by line.
line by line? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana.
Sri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajanamanaha.
You're so close, Ramachandra. Ramachandra. Did I just call you Ramachandra? Govinda. You're so close. I'll go through. Oh, yes, yes. Is it better now?
Yeah, you keep freezing and I can't hear you that times.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, Govinda, I'll come back to you. Okay, I'll just quickly finish with Yash. Yash, I think we were at Harana,
Harana
Bhavabaya,
Bhavabaya
Darum,
Darun
Darunam.
Darunam
Nice job. And then the next line, same tune. Navakanja,
Navakunja
Navakanja,
Navakunja
Lochana,
Lochana
Kanjamukha,
Kanjamukha.
Kara.
He keep freezing. His internet is problem.
I think you're frozen again, Yash. I don't know if you can hear me or not. But you know what? Okay, Yash, I'll go through Govinda and then Jyotsna, and then can I come back to you because you keep freezing?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for being understanding. All right, Govinda, let's do this. Okay, one more time. I'll sing the first line, and I think you're super close. I think you've almost got it. So
You could do word by word.
you want me to do? Okay, I'll do word by word. Shri Rama
Rama
Chandra
Chandra
Kripalu
Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Harana
Harhana
Bhavabhaya
Bhavabhaya
Darunam.
Dharunam.
Nice job, Govinda. One more time. Shri Rama
Sri Rama
Chandra
Chandra
Kripalu
Kripalu
Bhajamana
Bhajamana
Harana
Harana
Bhavabhaya
Bhavavaya
Darunam.
Dharunam.
Nice job. And then the next line, same tune. Navakanjalochana
Navakanjalochanam
Kanjamukha
Kanchamukha
Kara
Hara
Kanjapada
Kanchapada
Kanjapada
Kanjapada
Kanjarunam.
Kanjarunam.
Nice job. So one more time. Navakanjalochana
Navakanjalochanam
Kanjamukha
Kanchamukha
Kara
Hara
Kanjapada
Kanchapada
Kanjarunam.
Kancharunam.
Nice job, Govinda. And then at the very end, you just sing Sri Ram twice.
Rama Sri Rama
Sri Ram.
Sri Ram.
Nice job. So like that's just Sri Ram, Sri Ram.
Sri Ram, Sri Ram.
Nice job, Govinda. All right. Jyotsna, did you still want to?
Yes, but I want to do line by line.
Awesome. So I'll sing the first line. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana.
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana.
Nice job. And the next line. Harana Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Harana Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Awesome job. And then I'll just go over those two lines again for memory purposes. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana.
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana.
Harana Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Harana Bhavabhaya Darunam.
Nice job. And then the next line, the same tune. Navakanjalochana
Navakanjalochana.
Oh, sorry. You said line by line. My bad. I'll go through the line. Navakanjalochana Kanjamukha Kara.
Navakanjalochana Kanjamukhakara.
Kanjapada Kanjarunam.
Kanjapadakancharunam.
Nice job. One more time. Navakanjalochana kanjamukakara.
Navakanjalochana kanjamukhakara.
Nice job. And then the next line. Kanjapadakancharunam.
Kanjapadakancharunam.
And then at the very end, you just sing Shri Ram twice. So that's Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Awesome job. I'll just one more time. Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Awesome job, Jyotsna. All right, I think now I'll go back to you, Yash. All right, so Yash, can you unmute? I'll just check. Is your Wi-Fi okay now, you think?
Yeah, but I keep freezing. It keeps freezing even when I'm not on mute. Not
Alright.
unmuted.
Yash, you know what we'll do? I'll send the audio. I'll send the audio to Priyanka Mataji so she could put that in the thing. And then do you think you can learn via the recording?
I'll try.
All right. We'll try this again. I'll teach you this specific portion again next time, Yash, because I think even if I try teaching it to you, you'll freeze out. And I think that'll just like complicate it. So I'll send you the audio. If you can't learn it via the audio, that's fine. We'll just go over it next class.
Yeah. But Mataji, I'm gonna be using the same computer on next class, so I might freeze again.
Oh, all right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
Computer
happens.
has some glitches.
Have to stay same link, same Zoom link.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. All right. Well, then with that, I have this. This is Mayapur. Lord Ramachandra Didi. I just thought I'd put it in there just for, visual components. So that's Lord Ramachandra, that's Mother Sita, and that's Lord Lakshmana, and that's Hanuman, and Mayapur. Just thought I'd share that. Okay. That's all for today. I'll send the audio, and Yash, you can try to learn it, and if it doesn't work, then that's fine. We'll try next class. With that being said, thank you, Mataji. Thank you, everyone.